John Burnett was the last man to be hanged in Scotland and the first in Aberdeen since 1891. He was tried at the High Court in Aberdeen from the 23rd to the 25th of July 1963. He murdered merchant seaman Thomas Guy, and his execution was carried out at Craiginches Prison in Aberdeen by hangman Harry Allen. Thomas Guyon and his wife Margaret May had split up. She took her youngest son, who was not Thomas's child, with her to move in with her new boyfriend Henry Burnett in May 1963. Burnett came to believe that given the chance Margaret would leave him, so he took to locking her in the house when he had to go out. Margaret wasn't used to this, so by chance she met her estranged husband and agreed to go back to him. Margaret returned to the house of a friend for moral support to collect her youngest son. As soon as Margaret announced she was leaving, Burnett cried, "Margaret, Margaret, you're not going to leave me." He then drew a knife and held it to her throat and closed the door behind him. Margaret's friend banged repeatedly on the door, demanding the release of Margaret. Minutes later, Burnett threw open the door and ran off down the street. Margaret was unhurt but shaken. The two women made their way back with the youngest son to Guyon's home. Burnett went to his brother's workplace and told him what had happened. His brother urged and pleaded with him to go to the police, but Burnett, with revenge on his mind, went to his brother's house on the bus to borrow his brother's shotgun. His brother previously told his wife to never let anyone borrow his gun, so naturally she said no to Burnett. However, Burnett forced the cabinet open and stole the gun along with cartridges. He then boarded the bus to Guyon's house. As he arrived, he forced his way into the house. Guyon jumped to his feet, and as he opened the kitchen door, he was met by Burnett with the gun. A gunshot rung through the house, and Guyon was dead after being shot in the face at point-blank range. Burnett took Margaret by gunpoint outside. On the way down the stairs, he also threatened a young boy from a neighbouring flat. As they reached a petrol station, Burnett stole a car at gunpoint and proceeded to head towards Peterhead. Reported it as stolen, and soon the police caught up with Burnett. After about 15 miles, Burnett stopped the car near the town of Ellon and showed no resistance as he was arrested. At his trial, Burnett tried to claim at the time he was insane, or alternatively, a case of diminished responsibility. Both defences failed as the jury considered the evidence for 25 minutes. Doctors tried to claim Burnett had psychopathic tendencies, for which he had treatment for in the past. It was also revealed in court that Burnett had been violent in the past and also attempted suicide. After he was sentenced to death, the victims and his own family petitioned for his reprieve. There was no appeal from Burnett, however, and at 8 a.m. on Thursday, 15th of August 1963, the 21-year-old was executed on Britain's newest gallows as a crowd of 200 gathered outside the prison. Afterwards, Burnett's body was buried in an unmarked grave in the grounds of the prison. When Craig Inches closed in 2014 and the land bought for redevelopment, Burnett's remains were exhumed and a private ceremony was held at Aberdeen Crematorium.